Oh, there you go.
Hey, look at that, Reg.
What's
That's the
up?
surprise I was talking about.
That's what?
The surprise I was talking about.
You see it?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Where you get
Yeah.
that?
Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
That's the
flag or
homeboy?
something.
Huh?
Yeah. It's like a flag or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homeboy conversation. Oh, that's what's up. What's going on, Josh? What's up, Sly?
What's up, y'all?
Let me not start because y'all seem to be irritated when
What?
when I get the
Oh, with the pen?
Oh,
Oh,
wait a
you got the
minute.
pen now, good.
Put the pen down right now.
Yeah, for real. I don't know why you got that pen.
Right. You don't need
I
it.
love the pen. I love the
But you
pen.
nervous? You nervous?
No, it's just something I do.
Put it away.
Like bite nails. That's just
We'd rather you bite your nails than to click that pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was anxious. I don't know why.
Yeah, because this is a
I
good
was I
movie.
was
This
biting
is a
all
good
my
movie.
nails. I was over this junk. Just waiting. Buying time, just waiting. I've been right here in this position just like this for like the whole 30 minutes. I'm like this. Thank you, Sly.
Yeah, I just got in, man. Let me get my little setup together. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody out there, man. What's going on? It's the Homeboys Conversation. You got your usual suspects and our resident homegirl,
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Siobhan.
Fan
What's up,
favorite.
T? Huh?
I said a fan favorite,
Yeah,
Siobhan.
yeah, yeah. The women seem
Yeah.
to like her on here. They
Hey,
love her
girl.
opinions,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah,
Hey,
Adrian
girl.
Keith's better be careful. They just like saying, man,
Yes.
let
Yeah,
her
Trying
because
go
to take
issues.
that
ahead.
spot.
One of them is going to end up getting replaced. I'm just trying to warn her. I'm trying to warn her. Now the movie tonight is what's the name of the
The
movie, John?
harder they fall. Let me put it
The
in
Harder
there.
They Fall.
What?
Hey, look, I wrote down everything but the name.
Let me put it in the thing. Hold
Yeah. Pinpoint it. I wrote down everything but the name of the movie. Stacks, yeah, Stacks gonna replay. Stacks actually supposed to be on tonight.
He said
You
he
know how
coming.
it is. He says it. Somebody might have called him and said, "Let's go have a drink." And oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, movie tonight is The Harder They Falls. It's a new movie that came out on Netflix. It's actually number one streaming on Netflix in the last couple of weeks. It's got some superstar heavy hitters in there from Idris Elba to Lakeith. I
Stanfield.
forgot his name.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Stanfield, got Idris Elba. Got a lot of heavy hitters. Now, Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie a 86. IMDb gave it a 6 out of 5 as far as out of 10. And Metacritical gave it actually gave it a low score, gave it like a 68 or something like that. But the homeboys is going to see, if we actually rate it a little different. So like we do at this time, before we go any further, we're going to actually do our rotation, just in case you didn't see the movie. Resident Homegirl, Siobhan, must see, don't waste your time.
Must see. I saw it twice.
Must see.
Yeah.
T, how do you feel about the movie? A must see or don't waste your time?
It's definitely a must see. I saw it twice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say I only seen it once, but trust and believe, I was ecstatic seeing it. And I don't usually when people pump up movies to me, I don't really like it. Kind of like seem like they give me this high expectation and I fall off a cliff and it ain't like that. But I'm gonna be honest, like I was actually surprised. I actually enjoyed the movie. So that's 3 out of 3. It's actually a must see. But let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna start with you this time, Tiana, since I never really start with you often when it's just us three. According to black, people, there are certain movies that are classic. Coming to America, Boomerang, what's another classic movie? New Jack City, certain movies as if people feel like if you haven't seen these movies, you're not black. Name a few other movies that people feel like if you haven't seen them, you're not really black.
The Color Purple.
The Color Purple, the classic.
Soul Food.
Soul Food, yeah. Yeah.
Friday.
Set It All, Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Minister Society.
Minister Society. Yeah, these are
definitely.
all classic black movies. If you haven't seen these movies, you ain't black. Do y'all feel like this immediately goes into the category of classic black movies? T.
No, not to me. No, I don't think so. I don't think it goes into that category. Though that's a hard category to get into right there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna always be a movie that's timeless, that you can watch over and over again, never get tired of it. But I don't know about that black classic category.
Yeah,
Siobhan?
I'm the same way. I don't even know how those other movies got in the black class. Like, what was the criteria? I don't know. But I don't think this one will qualify, whatever the criteria is. I didn't come away saying, like, oh, that's going to be a classic. I didn't take that from it. But it was good.
But, I mean, we're talking about even movies like Poetic Justice and even Players Club. And I think what people base it off is just that superb cast and just, a movie that it seemed like all black people actually watch. So are y'all saying this movie don't add up to a Poetic Justice or the Soul Food and things of that nature?
No, not at all. It doesn't because now that I think about it, most of the classic movies, they have like an iconic scene or iconic moment in the movie to where it sticks with you. Like Set It Off when Cleo got shot. What's another one? The line from New Jack City. The Boys in the Hood jump when he fight in the air. When Ricky got shot, they got iconic moments, you know what I'm saying? So this one didn't really have an iconic moment. It had good moments and the movie was great, but it didn't have like a moment in the movie that is gonna be like a quote that just lasts forever.
Yeah. Keys, we discussing, it's been some time. We have a lot of movies out there. Now, in case some of y'all, our new fans, Ken, you a regular, y'all don't know, Keys is actually one of the original members of Homeboy Conversation, but he's on the chopping block. So y'all wonder who he is.
I think he was arrested. I ain't gonna lie. He might have been doing some time.
Yeah.
It ain't no Homeboy Conversation about me.
So what we want to know is, do you believe this movie, The Harder They Fall, becomes an instant classic like The Boys in the Hood, The Set It All, The Players Club, Soul Food? Do you feel like it's an instant classic?
Yeah, I would say it's a classic, but I wouldn't compare it to them movies because these are like real characters, like they use in this.
I mean, Keys is logged out. I don't know. I guess I go against. I'm actually going against the fold. I actually feel like it's an instant classic. I actually feel like it's. I thought he hacked y'all.
She probably reported him. She probably reported him, got him kicked.
No, that's why. Ken, we didn't even see you last week for the Boomerang.
Yeah, you would have enjoyed that, Ken.
Good one. We actually didn't finish. We're gonna have to finish the Boomerang review. But I don't know. To me, it was an instant classic. Oh, you said no, it's not. I just feel like the movie.
Yeah.
The movie was to me. I'm just saying. I literally smiled all through the movie, just seeing, because I felt like the beginning kicked off so good. The beginning was so like I don't know. It was something about how the movie kicked off that I was like, man, this is a classic.
Hold up, Riz. Hey, Keys, back up from the camera a little bit. Your head big as shit in the camera, boy.
I think it's frozen. missing. I don't know.
Nah, he
Hey,
moving.
and
He
stop
moving?
There you
drinking
go.
that smoothie and having that white
I
stuff
don't
around your
see
mouth. This is
him.
not a good look on the what's not.
I can't see him on my side. He's still frozen on my
Oh,
side.
we see him. He's still
Yeah, he
here.
moving. He good.
Okay.
He here.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna
I'm
move a
here,
little
you little
along.
ass niggas.
Not for
Siobhan,
long. Gonna fire
who
your
was
ass.
your favorite character and why?
Trudy, I love to see a woman in power and in control. And she was wrecking stuff. I like Trudy. Yes.
Trudy.
Yeah.
T, who was your favorite character or characters and why?
Cherokee Bill. He just had this swagger and this confidence, like he knew he was the baddest man walking around, like myself. You know what I'm saying? He got to walk around like that. And I like the young bull who was trying to go against him just because he had that
Jim
confidence
Buckworth.
too. Yeah, you know he like that with the blam blams.
Stats. Who was your favorite characters or characters and why? Lip_89 said Trudy was fine.
Thank you, Lipsy. Yes.
Now my favorite man was Idris Elba character, man. He was that nigga, man. They fed him, man. He was a
But
what's his name?
Rufus.
yeah,
Rufus Buck.
Buck. Yeah, Rufus Buck.
Rufus
man.
Buck.
Yeah,
Rufus Buck.
Yeah, that was my nigga right there, Slim.
I like them, but my favorite character was Jim Buckworth. And the reason behind, because even Jim Buckworth was like, he was cocky, he was confident, he was like, he had a swagger, and he was like, even though this is a serious movie, you killing people, his comedy was like always on point. Like the stuff that he said, like he was always on point with his comedy. Shoot niggas in the back. That's your mom.
Yeah, nah, I don't shoot niggas in the back. I shoot you right in your damn face.
Yeah. But Jim Buckworth was like, you know, he was. I just felt like he had a different type of swagger. Okay. This movie, again, you got to ask this movie in a different way because it was a much different type of movie that we used to do, and it's real good. Again, T, I'm going to start with you. What was your favorite part in the movie and why?
My favorite part in the movie, it's a lot of parts in the movie that I really, really like. I don't really have a favorite.
Give me some
okay, my favorite. Oh, no, I'm gonna give you my favorite one that stand out. The beginning of the movie, when your man Jim got into the argument with the other dude, when he was like, my mama used to say that Jim Buckworth's so sweet, and he was like, I am sweet, and he's like, no, you're not. He's like, yes, I am. No, you're not. That part right there, when they was arguing in the middle when they supposed to be fighting or whatever. That was my favorite part. That was one, and then my other favorite part was when what was her name, Cuffy, the girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When she took her clothes, when she took her clothes off, and he was like, "Close shave." He was like, "I almost thought I fell in love with dude. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I knew I wasn't the only one." That was the funny part too.
Again, you was.
Them two parts was my favorite.
What was your favorite parts and why?
My favorite part. Hey, well, I like the bank robbery scene.
The bank robbery?
Yeah, I like that bank robbery. Like, oh, went down. Like, it was
Yeah, that was good.
that was a good way. Like he gave him, man, people going down today or people not going down today. At the bank man said, nah, nobody going down today. And he brought the money out too.
Yeah.
And threw it on the side. I said, yo, this is probably the best bank robbery ever did. Like,
Called him sir and everything.
Yeah.
It was so smooth, and he told him his name and all that.
Yeah.
And what's another scene? The scene when he found out they was brothers. That shit.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, I
good.
was fucking
Yeah.
up. I like, damn, man, do you want to kill your brother? But he had
Yeah.
to let him have it though.
That was a question Q asked me too. Would I have killed my brother? Would I have killed my brother?
But see, he didn't kill his little brother, but he didn't understand at that time. But now it's too late because he had all that hatred built up already for him.
Mm-hmm.
So those were my two scenes I liked about the movie.
Two scenes?
And a check with and the other scene where they throw the Black Panther name on the train. That was cool when I finally read that. That was cool when I rewatched it.
So
Siobhan.
my scene was the train. The way Idris walked out and they just started killing people. I was like,
I knew you were gonna say that part.
this is smooth,
You
but they
violent.
killed all of
Like all that killing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out here and get hit by a bullet. I said these niggas shoot perfect.
that joint. He was just walking so smooth. That was just smooth. And then the end when they were shooting, I just like all the killing scenes when they just the tricks they was doing with the guns and stuff. That joint was
Go ahead, Red.
No, go ahead. What you about to say?
I felt like they should have made. Maybe because you know me, when it comes to action movies, you know John Wick is my man. So I felt like Nat Love should have been a little more gangster than what he was to me. Like just a tad Nat Love, yeah. Like he could have been a little more lethal with them guns, man. He was just like, he was regular. He was like a nigga who could shoot good, but he was.
It was old
He was
guns.
smooth like Equalizer. He just do it. He knew what the dude just did.
Nah, I needed a little bit more of pizzazz with it. Pow, up under there, pow, some shit, pow. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Something special.
You wanted tricks.
He was a straight shooter.
Nuh-uh. You know what? The strange part, my favorite parts were like parts that people didn't pay attention to. Like, I like when they walked in when the bank part, but I like that the symbolism that the whole town was white.
Oh yeah, that was
Like when I seen it, I say, oh, this is funny.
yeah,
The whole town was literally
white.
painted right.
yeah.
Huh?
Even the dirt looked white.
Yeah. It's like that part I laughed at because I was like, oh, this is funny. Like, because if you go into the black towns were full of color. Like, they made sure they had these vibrant colors all through the black town. But when you go into white town, it was straight blame. Then, when she pulled the gun out on her, I feel like she should have really cursed her out. When she was like, oh, is it funny now? I feel like she should have called her a B. Like, is it funny now? Like, I feel like that she really should have went into her. And especially the joke at my other part is like you said, when he killed my man Jim Buckworth, even though that was my man, I like you said, I told that man them goddamn tricks was gonna get him killed. And that's exactly what happened. So yeah.
Deep down in my soul, I thought he survived. So he got shot in the face like 50. He gonna come through.
It went through his head.
Yeah, but
he got
but, you know, when you first hit,
It went through the cheek and up through the head.
Yeah. At first, I thought he wasn't dead either.
I knew that nigga. I knew he was dead.
Yeah.
I seen that bullet. I said, yeah, that's right, Cherokee. Tell him stop playing with you.
Shooting people in the back.
He gave him a pass. He gave him a pass in the beginning. He's gonna give me a drink.
No, he doing them daggone tricks. He should have kept his hand. Stop playing them tricks. So, I remember a couple of movies. I think it was a slave movie. What was that slave movie they done a couple of years ago? I forgot it, but they had a problem years ago about them actually putting up-to-date music in those type of movies. Now, this being a Western, they actually had a lot of up-to-date music in it, you know, the rappers, the songs, and everything like that. They actually, a lot of controversy came out about that because, you know, people got stuff to complain about, and some people complained about the updated movie. Keys, did you have a problem that the music was a little more updated and didn't seem like it was a Western type sound?
Nah, I can't even watch Western movies while I was young. I wasn't even born. Like, you was born in 52 or 44?
Oh, no, he did.
Whichever year, but I know you seen them drinks from.
I was born 2 weeks before you.
Yeah, but I ain't got no problem with the music though like that because like it's just how it is. Like it's new era, but it's not because of how the world is now with the movies and shit. But it was like one of them old school black and white pictures, yeah. But it's not black and white.
Siobhan, did you have a problem that the music was a little more up to date?
Nah, I thought the music was fire. Like it was good music to me, especially the timing of it when they were on the horses, and it seemed like even the horses was dancing to the music. I was like,
when came on, Jay-Z was riding. I said, look at Hov on a new beat.
Yeah, it was dope to me.
T.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the music because I understood the movie was like for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have the up to date music. They trying to get everybody
It
into it.
probably should be an instant classic.
The only thing that got me was when they started playing the Jamaican music when the Jamaican song came on. I was like, is this the Jamaican song in the Western movie? But I like the song. It just caught me up. Yeah, it just caught me off guard. I was like, oh. But then I was like, that's my man from the Shine video or whatever. I like the music for the movie though. I listened to it today in the gym.
Yeah, that's
earlier. Yeah.
Lip_89 said no, the music was on point. Jay-Z co-produced it. Yeah, so you know what was so funny though about the music? I thought the music was in tune, like right with that. I felt like the music was that old town beat because you heard like guitars and sounded like it was like banjos in it, huh?
Yeah, they definitely get that old time, like, his whole man, Sean Carter. When you read it or look it up, man, say he produced Sean Carter, man, he branded himself. So he put his mind behind that one. So I felt like
the music went hand in hand with it. I don't know why anybody else had a problem with it. I felt like the music actually went hand in hand with it. I thought the music was perfect when it came down to it. But, again, people have something to complain about. And again, what else they got to complain about? Siobhan.
What?
It was a lot, lately they've been talking about, because this is not a true story, but the characters are true individuals. And everybody had a problem, not everybody, but some people, because some people didn't know. Some people actually had a problem that these characters actually didn't resemble anything about any character, like any of the original character. I think Rufus Buck, they said he was mixed with Native American and black, so he was more fair skinned. Who was that? Not Trudy, but the other one. She was Murray. Murray, Stagecoach Murray. Stagecoach Murray was a bigger, heavy, dark-skinned woman, and she didn't sing. So, did you have any problem with the depictions of the characters?
I didn't. I mean, I thought they picked the right people. I don't think they had necessarily had to resemble those. When I looked at the pictures earlier, those people didn't look too attractive. So I think they needed to pick. They needed to pick.
I told Red that earlier. I said, "Look, if you find people that look like them, this shit gonna be horrible."
Yeah.
No bull.
Nat Love was a little, he wasn't that attractive to me, so they did a good one. But
that's Kane the Conqueror.
Man, listen. I didn't even know who the real people was, so I wouldn't have known if they looked like them or not. I just know they picked some good actors and actresses, and they played their role. I could care less who the real people are. Shit, I don't care. I guarantee you, at least 80% of the people who saw the movie didn't know who the real people was in the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So who am I to complain? It was high quality video right there. That was excellent acting.
You getting attacked in your house? What's going on?
Yeah, I got a ladybug that's flying around, and I really would hate to kill a ladybug, but it's not letting me
kill that joint.
Huh?
Kill that. You superstitious? Oh, you thinking about the good luck and all that?
Yeah, I believe in that. I believe.
Let her lie. Let her lie there. Go ahead.
I'm placing my best this week, and I need a little bit.
She had some babies in your house. She had some babies.
Keys.
Yeah.
What you say? You didn't have a problem with it?
No, I had no problem with the actors and actresses they picked. You know what I'm saying? And that was cool. Like,
I actually thought they was made up characters.
You thought what?
I actually thought they was made up characters.
For real?
I didn't know that they was depicting somebody else. I didn't know that they was actually supposed to be somebody else. So I actually thought they was made up characters. So I felt like the people who they chose were actually good. Thanks for everybody who's liking the videos. I know we haven't really mentioned it. I see a lot of hearts, man. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate everybody for commenting and everything also. Want y'all to keep the comments while we're whistling while we're actually answering these questions. Also, hopefully everybody actually watched this movie. Okay, one of the other things that actually came out, you know, since the movie came out, and, you know, of course, all the excitement that it got, it turned out that they didn't use the N-word at all. T, did you even notice it, or would it have even made a difference?
I didn't notice it. I didn't notice. I was so drawn into the acting and stuff. I didn't really pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, the N-word being used or not. You know what I mean? Only time I think the N-word was about to be used, the dude got killed. So that let me know right there, ain't gonna be no N-word in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that let me know off the break.
I forgot to tell you, that was one of my favorite scenes too. Hey, what word he thought he was about to say though?
Nincompoop.
Yeah.
Nincompoop. She was like, we ain't no nincompoops neither.
So, Keith, did you notice it, and would it have made a difference?
No, I ain't noticed it, but it wouldn't make no difference though. It was a good movie, good storyline. Like the word nigga is
Of course not the Keys. You know, he got on the podcast. First thing he said was nigga this, nigga that. he probably filmed in the scenes he thought should have the N-word in it with his own N-word.
Javon, did you notice it, and did it even matter?
I didn't notice it until I read about it after the fact, but it didn't matter.
Oh nah, bro, you got nah.
It didn't matter.
It's Taco Tuesday with this nigga.
You gotta eat the taco. You gotta eat the inside of the taco with a fork, bro. I can hear you cracking. You cracking too much.
Siobhan, what you say?
I said no, I didn't notice it. It didn't matter to me, but I didn't notice it till after the fact.
Yeah. Lip_89 said I actually didn't notice it either. I actually didn't notice it, but when I realized, or when they actually mentioned it, that they didn't, I actually thought it was more significant. I actually thought it actually let you know how actually, you know, because a lot of people make fun of me because I don't use profanity. But a lot of people, like, you can understand that using a basic English language don't have to, like, always, you know, be so derogative and everything to get your point across. Because they was very disrespectful. Yeah, he doing Taco Tuesday. They was very disrespectful even without using it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't, you know, I don't even realize they curse as much either. I didn't really pay attention to it. So it actually was a good way of, like, really staying away from something that actually showed that you actually don't need to use the words, you know, actually at all.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's a habit because I used it often. So, you know, I can't complain. Siobhan,
Yeah.
let's start with you. Did you notice, before we even though Keith said it earlier, but did you notice all the jewels as far as the hidden messages that was in the movie?
Like what?
Like Chadwick Boseman name in the movie, Sean Carter and them name in the movie.
Yeah. I saw his name in the credits, but I didn't see Chadwick Boseman's name in there.
Not in the credits.
When it's a scene
in the
movie.
Oh,
it's a scene when they come in. It's a scene when they coming into the Redwood.
Mm-hmm.
And not that part. It's a scene when they coming in the Redwood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they walking in. It's a store. It's a pharmacy store, and they say Carter and Carter on the pharmacy store.
Oh,
that's where Beyonce and Jay-Z, or Jay-Z and Beyonce, whatever you want. Yeah.
That's what Black Panther name was on the train. It was on the train.
Black Panther name when they walk past the train, huh?
So all black people gonna just keep calling this man Black Panther. Y'all not gonna say Chadwick. His name Chadwick. Y'all keep talking about Black Panther. Yeah. When you first said that in the beginning of the podcast, and you was like they had the Black Panther name on the train, I was about to say, nigga, that ain't no Black Panther. That's Chadwick Boseman. Because I was thinking about the real Black Panthers and not the Black Panther.
But what happened was they actually had his name written on the train when Trudy, your favorite character, walked past. It had C.A. Boseman. Yeah, on the train. So it actually, you know, it actually had his name. So unless you knew it, you didn't pay attention to his name was on the train. So they actually put in some real nice jewels, and I actually liked it. Let's get into the movie just a tad bit, because it was one part that stuck out to me and I thought was stupid. Did any one of y'all ever thought, because I thought this is the only part that I kind of blew me when the movie, or the whole movie. Did any one of y'all thought her decision to just go into town and to, you know, pose like she's buying something was ever, like, did y'all think it was smart? And did y'all think he should have let her go? Like, we're talking about reality. Would you have let her go, T?
Would I have let her go? I mean, you can't save them all. If you want to go jump out there to be my guest. I mean, he told her, I'm not going to let you go. And she was like, you can't stop me. Well, okay, I can't stop you. Go ahead then. I see you on the other side. See you at the crossroads. Yeah. Got to let her go.
Now he done froze. So
there you go. He back.
Yeah.
Did you think that was a smart move, and would you have stopped her?
Nah, I let her do her thing. She carried me, man. I try to give her my ring. Yeah, you
That's
got
what I
to
was
go.
thinking about.
Yeah, we said, hi, man. I'm going to let her do her
That was so disrespectful.
Oh, after Siobhan answer, I want to say something too. After Siobhan answer.
That's what I was just thinking about. So I don't think he should have let her go, but then it's like, you just turned that man down, his proposal down. So, you know, his feelings might be hurt. So he's not in the best mindset to be like, oh, I want to save her now. So I don't know.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
I don't think
I thought that was stupid, and it blew me as soon as she thought the plan up. When I felt like this should have been one of those Red Fox moments when he told the mom, man, sit down, dummy. Like, anybody like send you into a town of people who we beefing with and then tell you to act like they know you ran with me. Right. It wasn't like you were just this random person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was a random person that's doing this. Like, he's like, nah, they knew you been hanging with me. So that was the stupidest part of the movie to eat. They should have found another way to, like, kidnap her some other way than to do that part. That was a dumb part. Like, you know, they should have kidnapped her, and even if they wanted her to fake, like, oh no, I'm just trying to buy, you know, that would have been good. But that part was stupid. T, go ahead.
Did anybody notice like the significance of that ring that he was? Because Keith mentioned he was trying to give her the ring. And did you notice when it fell off that Buck picked it up and he kept the ring, right? Yeah. I think that was his mother's ring. I think that was Buck's mother's ring because Matt said that his father gave it to his mother. But I think, and being as though they was brothers, I think his father might have got it from Buck's mother and had it and gave it up. That's why he kept, because you know he ain't throw the ring away. He picked up, he kept holding it tight, like as if it meant something to him. I just realized that when he said something about it. That's all.
Yeah. You want to know what else? I mentioned, I forgot about a part earlier. You want to know my other favorite part that I forgot? When my man was sitting there eating that steak, talking.
Oh yeah, that was,
And I said, "Ooh, he talking to Slim like that." And then they say, you know, the dude walked in. Like, oh, he was
I was like, he wasn't even talking to nobody. Yeah, I was like that too. Yeah. He did good in that movie.
He did good.
He did good.
Yeah, Dion Cole.
Yeah.
And I was shocked because I thought they was gonna have him as like the comedian, the comic relief.
Yeah.
But he literally played the part. Yeah. Even though it was still a small part, he literally played the part. Like what did he like, yeah, man, hey, what did he say to him? Yeah, but get out of town. Ain't nobody scared of you and all this type of stuff. And all of a sudden the dude walked in. He was like, yeah, man, Buck wants to see you. He was like, I ain't got nothing to say to that dude. They pulled that joint out like, this wasn't a request. Yeah. He's like, oh. But he flipped the script immediately. Like, with no hesitation, he flipped the script. Now, hold on, what I was about to say. Now, one of the parts, did y'all see the ending coming? T, did you see the ending coming in the parts where Did he had to like when he was telling the story about his father? Did y'all see it coming before it happened, or was you just surprised when he finally did mention that they were brothers, or just brought up the part that basically selling they were brothers?
I ain't really see it coming. Not until like the very end of his story, when I kind of figured like he must be his brother or something like that. But when he first walked in there and he started telling the story, I didn't think it was going to end up like that. I thought he was just trying to say he went through some shit too.
Yeah, me too.
Keys, what'd you say?
Nah, I said same thing. That's my same answer with like Chioma.
Yeah.
Lip underscore say I was totally surprised. I wasn't even expecting that at all.
Yeah.
Sharon.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see it until he said he was looking for his father all that time, and then he finally found him. I said, oh no, don't tell me that was his daddy. You know, so then it started to kind of click. But yeah, I didn't think that's how it was gonna be.
Once he mentioned that he finally found him, I knew right then and there. I said that was his father.
Yeah.
Because that's when it all came down to it. I say, yeah, that was his father. Once he mentioned that little detail, I knew. I said, oh yeah, they was brothers. And I thought that was one of the most amazing twists to it all.
Yeah.
Niggas look nothing alike.
Huh?
They was
Niggas look nothing alike.
They both
don't look alike at all.
Nah, Idris Elba nose looked like he was a Smurf. So
don't do Idris. Don't do him.
So, T, you mentioned it earlier, but I'm gonna ask you again. You hear the story. You hear what happened. Do you still kill your brother?
Yeah. Me and my family have talks like this all the time. Yes.
Wait, what y'all talking about? What you mean?
Like zombie apocalypse, if one of us get bit, smoking each other off the break. None of that trying to hold you and keep you. Listen, you cut my forehead, first of all. Look at my forehead. This forehead is large. If I get any type of symbol in my forehead, it's noticeable to everybody. Okay? Then you smoke my mother. You smoke my mother. And Pops right in front of me. I got hit you with the blam blams. You gotta get the blam blams, man. I'm doing it.
No, man. He was hurt, man. He scarred him.
I'm hurting.
Did you kill your brother, Keys?
Nah, I wasn't killing, man. Like, man, but you know, if you gotta go, you gotta go, though.
You're a sissy, Keys.
They was shooting niggas in the back then too. You trust Buck?
Siobhan.
So if I was a dude, if I was in that situation, I probably would have killed him. I wouldn't have thought he was telling the truth. I would have said, "You lying," you know.
They tried that.
And you killed my mama. No.
Said she was beautiful though, but she had to go.
I didn't see. Now I'm with you. I felt like the story was real. I would have believed the story because I sat there and witnessed it. As soon as he walked through the door, my father knew him.
Yeah.
My father, it wasn't like this was a stranger to my father. So that's why I would have, he began to say, man, leave my family out of it and all that. Like he knew him.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't no strange dude. So him, killing a brother, I would have had to kill him because you killed my mother.
Yeah.
Not because you killed my father. Because at some point I probably thought maybe he did deserve it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Where we gonna go from here? You done killed all my people, my friends. Like, what? Your people done killed my people. No, somebody gotta go.
Yeah, you should have told me this story a long time ago.
Exactly.
You should have told me this story before you cut the cross in my head.
Yeah.
They had telegrams back there. He could have sent that nigga a telegram.
It's so crazy though. The nigga just changed his name randomly. Like he wasn't loved no more.
Oh yeah.
Like he just changed.
You could do that back in those days.
Oh, that good nigga. I thought he was a good nigga, man. But
hey,
shit. Down south, people live across the street from their family and got a whole nother family. Nigga, what you talking about?
Yeah.
They doing that to this day.
They did.
But want to know? I keep forgetting parts that was funny to me. That was amazing. On the beginning part, when he ended up killing the dude and saying, "Hey, you can turn them in and get $5,000," and he said, "Well, why wouldn't you do it?" He said, "Yeah, because I'm worth 10."
Right. I like that part.
Yeah. So the movie was actually good. Last question, you know, we got to wrap it up. But last question, do you think it's going to be a part 2, Siobhan?
So I didn't realize that was Trudy at the end. I thought she was dead, but then I was like, who is that? And it had to be her. So that I think that would be kind of cool if they do a part 2. So yeah.
Yeah. T, you think they're going to be a part 2?
If it's not a part 2, it's probably gonna be some type of spin-off. Maybe Trudy get her own movie or something like that. Because the numbers for the movie did well so far, so they probably like, shoot, we made enough money. Let's do something else.
Keys, could you back up from the camera a little bit? And do you think it's gonna be a part 2?
Nah, no part 2, nephew.
Uh-huh.
No part 2. They don't need to do no part 2 on this joint, man. It was good as it is. Let it end like that. Be happy, killed the nigga, boom.
I think they setting it up for something bigger, and I think more so in the line of what T said, like a spinoff or something like that. Because it, like you said, I mean, that's just like when 50 Cent was about to cut Power that time, and then he realized, man, the show is just fire, and there's no reason. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make 3 spinoffs from it. Like it's too much. It got right now. That movie was something that I think was almost needed, like a black Western type movie that was different, that was significant, that had jokes, it had everything in it that I think was necessary. Okay, like we always do at this time, we do our ratings. Our ratings is based on how a movie overall appearance was. One of the first ratings from 1 to 10. How good was the storyline, Siobhan?
10.
10. T.
10.
Keys?
10.
10. You know, other than I think I'm teetering on 9.5 just because of that end part of her going into that goddamn town. That irked me so much. I just felt like that was so stupid. But I'm gonna be a little biased because it's a black movie. I'll give it a 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the acting, T?
10.
10. Keys, pay attention. You barely hear as it is.
10. You said what?
Siobhan.
10, especially Trudy's accent. I like her accent.
10, I actually give it a 10 also. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not predictable, 10 being very predictable, which actually is the opposite, but, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, Keys, how predictable was the movie?
It wasn't predictable. You can't predict that. None of that stuff. It was good.
Yeah.
So what's the number?
I didn't think it was 1. It was 1, right? Because it's not predictable.
Yeah,
1.
One, yeah, I said, because like I said, I didn't know what was going on at all. Now I was catching it ahead right before the stuff was breaking off, but I wouldn't have been able to predict it all the way, not even close. So last but not least,
damn, I give it a 1 too, y'all. Even though I ain't asking, but I give it a 1. No, I didn't. I didn't. No, I didn't.
I can rewind this and show you that you said.
I said, so what's the number to Keith? And Siobhan said 1, and then Keith said, 1, and then you moved on. Hey, you know what? You know when I see you, right? All right.
Well,
that's all.
Since we got this animosity, I'm gonna start with you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the movie Tioma?
It's a 10.
10. Siobhan.
10.
Stats.
5, you heard?
You always gotta do extra. Say the number so people who don't know how to do math know what you're talking about.
This actually, like I said, the movie was actually good. The movie was actually 5. I actually I would suggest anybody who haven't seen The Holiday Fall, you're missing a great movie. Last week we actually done Boomerang. It was so many questions in Boomerang that we actually got to make a part 2 for Boomerang. Hopefully Keys can get on the part 2. But we had so many questions about Boomerang that we had to have a part 2. So we're actually going to redo Boomerang probably even next week, or unless something else come up, but most likely that. Then again, even though this wasn't a relationship movie, you see the comments of Dating 101 card game. We always got to put our little ad in there. Go get y'all some nice card games when y'all going to date you and your girl. It comes in a better packaging than just the plastic wrap. So understand. Y'all want y'all nice for date night with your mate, with this, that, and the third. You got any cards out? We always can do one.
Yes.
Can do one real quick.
Let me see. Let me pull one from the middle.
You about to pass out, Keys?
Yeah, I'm tired.
That's what he looked like.
I'm tired.
We about to get off.
I don't know how y'all feel about this one. It said, what does trusting someone in a relationship look like to you?
You said
Go
what?
ahead and answer in the comments, because I don't got.
What do trusting somebody really interested?
What does
Trusting? I guess what do trusting somebody in a relationship mean to you, Keith?
Me. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, boom, we good, we mud.
Siobhan?
What?
The question was for everybody.
What the question was? I put it back in the bag.
I think
What
you got
do
trust
trusting
issues,
somebody in a
y'all.
relationship mean?
Y'all
I
heard
think
me?
it means honesty. It means consistency, like openness,
Hey,
Yeah.
Siobhan,
meaning what you say, saying what you mean.
Reassuring.
I think us three got trust issues or something. None of us could answer. We
What?
was all like, oh, man, who
Y'all
gonna
don't
answer
trust
that?
No.
I don't trust nobody.
I trust, but I can't.
I trust
can't, I
myself.
don't know if I know what do trusting mean to me? It's like, when I can really when I feel like I can be myself around you.
Okay.
Like when I don't have my guards up. When it ain't even trusting. I don't have. Most people when they hear trust, they always equivalent that to like money and things of that nature. But when I feel like I can be myself, where you're not going to judge me for who I am, then that's trusting for me. When I can get comfortable in doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you needed some time to think of your answer. That's why you did that.
Yeah, I did.
That was a good answer right there. Brian Gumble.
It was.
That was a good answer.
I couldn't hate on that.
I had to.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah. When you can be yourself.
Exactly.
That's what trusting. You got one more real quick. I think you
I
got
really
time.
said that though. I said me. Like, yeah, I really answered it. I was like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
Pull out
You let
one
this
more
nigga slick
from
talk
the
you, Red.
Okay, pick up one. All right, so here's
You
one.
snake.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your looks and personality?
10. That's easy.
I'm gonna go first. I'm a 20 on everything.
Man,
You see this smile?
I'm a 100 piece, man. 100 shit.
Someone's daughter will be so lucky to get me.
OMG.
We got two people in here with denial issues. So trusting is definitely not gonna be on the scale.
What you rate yourself, Reggie?
I'm not gonna be overzealous or arrogant. I think I'm a strong 8, or at least between 7 and 8 when I kind of get my hair cut. And I think my personality is a 10 though.
Nah,
I do
you
really
asshole, Red.
but that's why I feel like it's a 10. That's why I feel like my personality is 10. I feel like people need people like me in this world.
The way
I think
he
if
said
there's
it.
more
That's
people
your
like me,
problem.
the world would be a whole lot better.
The way he said it, though.
Who,
Yeah.
me? The way I said it?
Yeah, you
Huh?
said, "Oh, you asshole, Riz."
No, but I feel like this is needed. I feel like me being that way is actually beneficial.
To who?
Cause I don't bite my tongue. I feel like that's a great personality to have.
What I used to call you, Red? What I used to call you, socially awkward? Not socially awkward. It was because, like, he'll walk, like, Red, like, say me and Keith having a conversation, right? Red's walk up on us, be like, dang, Keith, why your jeans tight? Or something like, come on, Red. It's like, you just going,
Politically incorrect.
yeah, like, why you doing that, bro? Like, chill, Red.
Hold up. But Keith say stuff like that all the time. He just don't talk about the clothes. I say something from the 90s.
Y'all
He be like,
disrespectful.
dang, Grandpa. Like, y'all do the same thing to me.
I don't do that.
That's not true. But anywho,
But
y'all
thanks
get
everybody
these
for
cards.
joining. Again, the Date 101 cards, y'all can always get them at Date 101 cards. Join us next week. Again, we might do Boomerang. We might finish it up from Boomerang. Or if another good movie come out this week, we definitely have posted. We thank everybody for watching. Peace out.
All right.
Peace.
All right, y'all.